that just bleeped. Oh, that's mic 1 working. Right. Welcome, guys. I think we've finally got some commentary.
Yeah, thanks to Tim.
Phil's just pressed a button and we've just missed the start of the first frame, but in the commentary box today we've got myself, Ian Eldridge, and I'm joined with Jason Salt.
Yeah, thanks Ian. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a good match. I think Chris won the lag on the first frame, and obviously I think he's on reds.
Yes, it looks like Mikey's just broken down towards the end, so Chris has got 2 reds. Right, just speak up, Jace, just see if they can hear you.
Yeah, just let us know that we can hear. Okay.
That's a good black for Mikey to take the first frame. Right, so this is a Cat 2 game, guys. There's only 2 more left after this, and then we'll be down to the last 8.
Who are the last 2, Ian?
Yeah, Lee Hammersley
yeah.
is playing, and I can't remember the other one.
Evening Neil, hopefully you can hear me. Just let us know, mate. Me, my, you can definitely hear me then.
Just oh, I can't see. Try that. Yeah, so I've not seen too much of Chris Roberts, Jace, so you know him better than me.
Yeah, very good player. I think he's played KOTH quite a few years. Doesn't play that often now, to be fair, Ian. But he's one of that players who doesn't really need to play a lot. You know, he just seems to kick straight in, a bit like his brother. Obviously, you know more about Mike, and Mikey's got more of a snooker background.
Yeah, Mikey started out as a snooker player, and he's been probably 3 or 4 years now exclusively pool. So yeah, John Hurst has put the first score prediction. Yeah, the bearded. Yeah.
Nice one, John.
I think we'll just take 11-6 from that.
Yes.
But yes, get your score predictions in. Still early stages, but who do you fancy? Do you think it's going to be close? I think they're both attacking players, so could be any score really.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a long match really.
No.
I think both of them will. Yeah, both of them are not trying the game for it, are they?
They're still saying they can't hear you, Jace, which is annoying.
Mark's just messaging me saying they can hear me, but I'm echoing. I'll just try and move the mic away from my mouth a little bit. Is that helping, guys?
Matt Harvey, afternoon. Another bath, is it? Matt likes to watch from the comfort of his bath. He loves the King of the Hill matches.
Okay, mate. Yeah. Yeah. They are both clear, mate. They're both clear. Mike 1 and Mike 2 are both clear, and it's showing. Obviously, I'm talking into now, and it's showing that the sound is going up there. So. We've done that, mate. Yeah, we've done it. It's clear now. Both of them are clear. How are we? Right.
Right, so Mikey's got a shot at yellows here. Needs to get down the bottom of the table as soon as possible.
Okay.
Still having a few mic issues. Jace is just trying to sort his out. Yeah, Mikey's taking these well. Obviously it looks like Chris has gone for him early and just broken down on the last couple of balls, which has left Mikey an open table to go at. But he's taking these confidently so far. Now does he drop this one in and play it to middle? He's played for the corner, but he's left it sort of halfway, and this is a tough shot now. He's going for the chop to middle. And he's just hit it low, and it's a great chance for Chris now to make it one apiece. Fancy him to play the plant here. Yep, he's played it well. As always, we'll have a break after 10 frames, 5-minute break. And we've got a 45-second shot clock, which Ryan Longson is on today. And that's one apiece. What did they say about your mic, Jace? Are they coming? Right, so Chris has made a ball off this break. It looks like he's just gone a bit awkward. So he might just play a bit of a containing safety here because I think he wants yellows. And I'm not sure he can get through to one, so possibly play safe off the red.
Sorry, lads. Alright, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but let's figure something out. Never actually shown.
We've got Phil in the box now to try and do some fiddling to get Jason's mic working. Neil Jones thinks it's going to be a close game, 11-8 to Chris. Be a decent game if that's the score. Mikey's getting first go on reds here. He's got a couple of clusters that need sorting out. So yeah, Chris is back at the table now. Any more score predictions from anybody? We might have just cracked the microphone issue, not sure.
Hello, hello.
Let us know if you can hear Phil talking.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Might be working, I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it is. Hello? That's just background noise, isn't it?
It's a nice confident pot from Chris there. He's still got work to do though. I think he can leave a gap to the yellow to right middle.
Is that good enough, or is that too quiet?
Yeah, it seems like both are working off the same microphone somehow. Yeah, he's played on the gap, but we're not sure from this angle whether we can see it. Let's have a look at. Let's have a look. Yeah, it looks like he's on it. So it looks like he's lining it up to play it off the red, so he possibly wants to screw back to open up the other yellow. And that's exactly what he's done. The way he's looking at the black, he can obviously see enough of this yellow to chop it in. And he's possibly going to opt to flick the red away rather than go into the black. Phil's still clicking away, trying to get this second mic working. Daz Pountney's going for a 10 each and Mikey winning the decider. Bold prediction. Cushion first into the bottom right corner, I'm thinking here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, that was just mic 1 working, and when I speak there's 2 mics working.
Is that mic 1?
Believe so.
Hello?
Yeah, good message. I can't hear you all through that.
Yeah, Mikey's going to play a little containing safety here. I'm a fan of leaving him half a shot at the black here. He's opted for the snooker, but this black's going to be travelling.
One goes in at the back.
And that one goes through you.
That goes to the fast one.
It looks like he's got a little bit fortunate there.
Hi guys, just wondering if that's working now. you can hear us or not, just let us know, please.
Looks better on the sound bar.
The output's fine, so I don't get why it's not working. And that's when someone set the stream on. The output.
Yeah, Mark's just messaging me saying that's a lot better. So hopefully I think, thanks to him, I think he sorted it. That's brilliant. Thanks ever so much. What happened? Has it come out?
It sounds like I've gone quiet now.
Normally you can only have one output on the USB.
Here's the one at the back. That was normally at the back. Yeah, put you back in.
Mikey's just missed that red. We're still adjusting the mics, but Chris has got a good chance to make it 2-1 here. Thing cut to the bottom left. And now the whole screen's gone off. Yeah, he got it. That's going to be a frustrating one for Mikey. He had complete control of that frame and he's let it slip, so it's important he gets off to a good start in this next frame now. Can't actually see how many we've got on watching at the moment, but there's a few comments going, but not many score predictions. That's a massive break for Mikey there. That's 37 lives, it's not too bad. Chris is opting for reds here and they look wide open. Big chance to go 3-1 up and open up an early lead. Try yours now, Jace. Is this the moment?
Right guys, they have tried to sort my mic out. Just let us know if that's okay or not.
These look fairly straightforward for Chris here. Dot to dot, work his way down the table. Check it on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, you're right. Yesterday there was a lot of dry breaks on this table, but it's the same with everything. The breaks down to luck, and every day's different. But Mikey's going to be happy with how he's hit them, but they've not making a ball and left them absolute roll-ins for Chris. He's just got to make sure he gets the right angle on this one to middle, and he looks perfect. Just work his way back up the table. As long as he finishes high on his last red, these are gone. And he has. He's gone a little bit too far. He might have to come off the bottom cushion and play the black into the opposite centre now. Same bag as the red. Whereas his plan would have been to the left centre. Yeah, he's just nudged the black and it's gone nice for the corner. Yeah.
Just give us a little poke, can you give us a message to see if the mic's better now?
I think they might. Yeah, I think they might still be hearing you through my mic. It doesn't look from the audio output that there's much coming through yours. Tough red for Chris here. And he's just jawed it.
Hi guys, Ian's just had a bit of a play with it. Maybe, I don't know if it's swords or not, just give us a message, either Poop or Neil, please.
Oh, that looks good. Please tell us it's working now, because it looks good on our...
Yeah, on the sound bar,
on
just
the
looks like he's
sound
picking
bars,
up. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. I pressed a random button and it's worked.
Switch it off, switch it on again. Works every time. Yeah, like I say, I think Michael be a bit disappointed, won't he? I think he had chances in all the frames to probably be 4 up.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy being 2 behind, but he needs to start again and get a frame on the board. But
Yeah.
again, red's a massive favourite here, and Chris is getting first go.
Yes. How does Mike usually react if this kind of thing happens? Ian, obviously I don't know him that well. Obviously you know me. What's his temperament like?
He's not usually too bad. He gets on with the game. He just
Yeah.
he keeps going for it, and hopefully it turns around and he starts getting them.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he will.
I just hope it's a good game. You know, they're both good players.
Yeah, well, Chris has got a tricky little shot here. He's chose to come. He's played it
come back
safe.
across. Yeah.
It's all about how he gets on this now, and then from our angle, it looks like he's got to play the black into the bottom left. So he needs a nice angle on the last red to just screw
just
back
to
up
float
the
out.
line.
Yeah, it's float out again. Yeah. I think he's about perfect there, isn't he? You know, I don't.
It's a little bit too much angle for me. I think it's a bit of a twitchy one. But he can't get into it too much because it brings the middle bag, into play.
Yeah.
So he just needs a little bit of side. It's one of them you can decel on these.
I think he
He's
played that really well.
cued it nice, yeah.
Yeah. So I think he'd be happy with another couple of rolls, wouldn't he? But
He's got to play it.
I think he would have taken that from where it was.
I don't think he can roll it in because the middle bad's there. But a little stun, and he's played it perfectly.
Yeah, he played it really well.
And before we know it, that's 4-1. Like we say, break after 10 frames, so Mikey's going to be looking at no worse than 6-4 really after this start.
Yeah.
I think anything bigger
Anything
than
better
that,
than that's a bonus,
it's
isn't it?
starting to look grim. So it's Mikey to break. First bit, keep the white on the table. Second bit, make a ball.
He broke that
And
well.
he has.
Yeah, he broke well there. He held the wide and he just got kicked.
So at first glance, it looks like there's only one bad red.
How are you solving it, Ian? How are you solving
I think he can play the red to left middle first, leave one of the ones at the bottom, and I think it's quite a big target to go into the yellow and red.
Off the two on the right
I
hand
don't
side.
like him playing it first because he's going to play around the angles to try and move it. I didn't like that because if he plays one of the bottom ones and hits that yellow and pushes the red out, he was always on that red.
On the other one, yes, of course, yeah. It's so important on these the patterns are so important, aren't they?
Yeah, and it's ran away a little bit already now.
Does it go into the middle? Does he play for it into the middle?
No, he can't do. It did.
It did.
Jeez.
Crikey. That looked nowhere near for me, did it? That's unbelievable. So he's got a good chance here.
7-side roofing will be banned from all future streams the way he's going. He's dropped a little bit awkward because he's got to play the one to middle now, and he's
Yes.
bridging over the yellow.
Yeah, I think it'll be bottom right then after, then yellow into black into the same bag as that one goes.
Yeah, it's played it a nice weight. He's just got to cue this one. It's not a gimme, this black.
No.
4-1 down, but you've got to expect him to make it.
Yeah,
And
well
he does. It's a fairly confident take, so
played. Yeah, good
that'll
finish.
settle him.
It's they're not easy finishes at 4-1 down, are they? They're
No.
great to 4-1 up.
Yeah, it's a
But
free
you
go
know,
at 4-1.
you've got to get them, haven't you? You know, especially how Chris has been taking them out as well, hasn't he? Every time Mike's missed, he's been punished.
That's it, and
So
it
he's
adds
just
that
put-
little
put-
bit of pressure.
Puts a bit of pressure on you, yeah. I mean, just like, you know, Chris's temperament is very, very good, you know. He just doesn't seem to ever get flustered. You know, I played in the same side with him for a couple of years, and Andy Blake was playing in it, and Ant, and Andy's commented on him that he never seems to play the wrong shot. He always seems to take the right ball at the right time.
Yeah, that's always a
Yeah.
massive trait to have.
Yeah.
And you said earlier he hasn't been practicing too much, so it'll be interesting to see how he copes
Yes.
on this stage, really.
Yeah.
Thanks, Will. At least there's one sensible Nolan in the family. To be fair, too, I've got nothing to say bad about Alex either. Every family has a clown, though.
Have you got any score predictions after what and obviously we've been distracted a bit trying to get the mic sorted, so we haven't sort of been 100% concentrated. I mean, what's your score prediction again?
Well, like I say, I've never seen Chris play, so I wouldn't. Obviously, I'm going to favour Mikey.
Of course.
I'd say, even from here, the way Chris has started, I'd say 11-9 Mikey.
Okay. I'll go the other way.
11-9
I'll
Chris.
11-9 Chris, yeah, because you know, I think both of them are good enough players that, you know, one could run away, but I don't think that's going to happen today. I think both of them look like they're queuing well, so.
Yeah, Will's going 11-9 Mikey as well, and I fancy him to take this, and in the blink of an eye, it could be 4-3.
Well, for how quick, you know, both of them go about the work, you know, it could quite quickly change score very, you know, any time, couldn't it? But both of them are capable of getting on a run.
This
3 or
will
4
tell
frames.
you. This will tell you a lot, 'cause Mikey cues these very well usually down the rail. Yeah, it's
yeah,
nice
played that
enough.
well.
I think he'd have wanted to come across a little bit more.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think I did a level with the red above the black.
he might pop both of these. Oh, he's just nudged it. Is it going far enough? I don't think it has.
Sure, top view.
Yeah, let's have a look. It's so
Think
deceiving. That
it
looks like
is.
it goes.
Looks like it flies in, doesn't it?
But on
But,
the other camera, it's not a hope in hell. And it does.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone
Oh.
behind the red. We need another top camera. Doesn't.
that looks tight.
It's
that
not
doesn't it?
conclusive, but I'd
No,
say
no.
you can't see the black.
Yeah. I don't think you can see the potting angle.
No, he's lining up the cushion, so we definitely can't see it.
Right. And is the red in the way for him coming off the side rail to go into the bottom bag?
Quite possibly. And obviously 45-second clock, he hasn't got long to look at
No.
it, so we could see a bit of an aim fire here.
Yeah, so a chance.
Okay, I'm not a fan of that shot. He hasn't really given it a chance to go in, and
I
he's
think with
opened up the reds.
Yeah, I think with this rule set, I think you just got to get the black moving, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Give it a chance
there's no
to go
point
in.
just trying to be cute with it. Just get it moving, and if you don't pot it, you might disturb a few reds and put them
Yeah.
on the cushions.
And he's played a little bit of a nothing shot, which has still opened up the reds.
Yes, yeah. I think if you or myself would have played that black, I think it'd still be moving now.
Yeah.
you just can't mess about. You've just got to blast it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Keep the white on the tail and just get the black moving as much as you can.
So yeah, it looks like Chris is. I'd be surprised if he plays the plant first. I don't like this shot.
I don't. I think top right.
Yeah.
The one for me. Just
Yeah,
run
play,
over.
play up the top, clear the top end of the table,
Yeah, and then work your way down. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go top left now. He's still wanting to get these bottom ones cleared first.
Yeah,
isn't he?
no, I don't think there's any panic too. They sort of link, don't they? Then bottom, them the sort of one by the black and the
Yeah.
other two. They all link, don't they?
It's
So
top left, left middle, red by the black,
Yeah,
down
and then-
the table for these two.
Yeah. And then the black goes anywhere.
It's a bread and butter finish, this one.
Just don't think you just want too much angle here, do you? Just you just want to be able to just play comfortable.
That's it.
I
just
think that's right.
a couple of little stun shots.
Yeah.
Push this one through maybe for the
Yeah.
red to the left corner. There's not not really
he could
anywhere
sort
it
of-
can go
he
wrong.
could sort of play in the gap, couldn't he? Here, in between the two,
Yeah,
in,
that's what I'm
in between the
thinking.
two reds. We've got options.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yep. He's
Yeah, good
perfect.
Shot. Yeah, good shot that. Like I was saying about earlier about him, never seems to play the wrong shot. He just seems to take his time and just pick the right shots out.
Yeah, he's got a nice time.
You know, he's not. I wouldn't
Not-
say he's massively fast, but he's not slow either.
No,
Is he?
no.
No, he's just got. Oh, I didn't expect that.
Jesus. Not sure what's happened there. Wasn't expecting that.
No, not at all. Afternoon, Ant. Hope you're well, mate.
And good to see you. What's your score prediction? Obviously, this is a big black now because 5-2 to 4-3,
Yeah.
and he hasn't got it.
Haven't got it.
And it's dropping over middle. This one's been handed over on a plate. Mikey would always back himself to knock that in, and
Yeah,
obviously it's a big frame.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that then, I'm thinking, there's no way he's missing it. To be honest with you, I mean, I watched him practicing earlier, and he was absolutely potting for fun.
Yeah.
Shots like that, they were just flying in.
Yeah, them long shots are right in his wheelhouse normally.
Yeah. Is that because he's coming from a snooker background? Do you
Yeah,
think, Ian?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he'll just sit there and just mop them up all day.
So Chris has opened up a 3-frame lead. I believe it's Mikey to break next. So
Yeah, and so you're going Chris 11-7. I think there's a few sort of in and around that area either way, to be fair. I think Mike's I think these are a big couple of frames now for Mike.
Yeah.
Just before the interval.
yeah, he's got
He's got to get at least a couple.
2-1.
He's got to
Yeah.
get at least a couple of frames here now. Obviously I do practice with Chris, and his 8-ball ratio is quite high. He is capable of knocking 8 balls in. So if he gets a bit of a lead on you,
Yeah.
there's always a chance that as
Free
well
your
as you
arm
might
up a little
play,
bit.
he'll break and dish.
Yeah, it's a bit of a confidence sapper as well when you drop 3 behind when you've had a couple of shots at the black,
Yeah.
really. I know he's unlucky to snooker himself,
Yeah,
but
and
the second one was very makeable, so he's
yeah.
going for the cut break. And he's took a lot of pace out of that, and it looks like they've broke lovely. So he's potted 3 yellows, and I'm not sure yellows are much good to him, but he can't
No.
see a red.
Can he not clip the one into the middle on the left hand side?
It looks like the yellow's
Looks
in the
very
way to
tight,
me.
doesn't it? It does look tight.
Yeah. See, this yellow's tough, and he needs to sort of move something as well. He's played it well.
It's played well, but I think I think he's only got that bottom yellow. I mean, would the shot there have been to go into the red?
I think you had to move something.
Yeah, move that. I know obviously it's not best practice to move stuff around, is it? But I think if he goes into that red, he's got the game. Oh, that's lucky.
Yeah, completely agree with you, Matt. The black was tough, but you have to get them at that stage.
Yeah, especially the cat 2, you're not like cat 6. I'd expected to miss that. But cat 2 standard players, they should be getting a lot closer than he got, shouldn't he? Should have been rattling
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and you just look at these reds that Chris has got to go at now, and they're absolute dot to dots again.
Yes, yeah, they just all link, don't they? You're leaving the two at the top of the table till last, Ian?
Yeah, I'd say so. He just needs to clear this bottom one.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he might have to do 2 to middle now, and then
And then
because
come down.
he hasn't got the angle for this bottom one off
Yeah.
this.
Unless he runs
Oh,
through.
he has,
Oh, he
he
has,
was-
yeah.
he
And then
was
he
the
can
right side.
just stun up now. You try to get in the middle of all three, aren't you?
Yeah, it looked like he was low on that, and he was
Yeah, he
actually
did.
top side.
Okay. Just this camera angle is so deceiving, isn't it?
He's cued that
I think
confidently.
he's okay.
And even though it's a race to 11, it's still quite a short format when you're knocking in a few finishes. And
Exactly
as you
like
can see,
this,
it's
yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah, all
There's
of
a
a sudden.
6-2 lead, and he's only 5 away from the finish line.
Yes, yeah.
And we're only, what?
I think he's just screwing past this red here and taking the red into the right
Yeah.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, we're only 40 minutes into the match, and Chris is already halfway there.
Yeah. Well, that's the standard of the cat, isn't it, Ian, to be fair?
Yeah, he's played that well again. But yeah, obviously Mikey's broke big there. I don't think yellows were the balls. I just think there was too much to do. So
Yeah. But
perhaps you turn the table over and let Chris have a go at them yellows.
yeah,
but-
I mean, obviously we'll never know because we haven't got the best angle. But I don't know whether he got a shot on that red into middle, that cut whether the white went past the yellow to cut the red into middle to go reds. Well, I think the fact that he went the yellow into the right hand pocket. If he'd have gone into the red that was to the right of them two yellows, he'd have had a shot at the game, shot at the frame.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah, something needed moving early on.
yeah. That red was just in the way, wasn't it? If you're going to go yellows, it was always going to be in the way.
Chris has took a bit out of that break as well and made a ball. And similar scenario, looks like yellows are the balls, but it doesn't look like he's got a first yellow. Will's changed his prediction as Chris's score keeps creeping up. Seeing same scenario here, but Chris has
He's done.
rather than
Yeah.
take the bad set, he's turned the table over.
Yeah.
And them little shots could be the difference.
Yeah, Matt, I agree with you. I think they both are very, very similar. And I think it's just a case of the person who makes the least mistakes is going to win the match, I think. I don't know what you think, Ian.
Cheers, Neil. Just letting us know there's 44 watching because we can't actually see on the screen. So
Yeah. Thanks, Neil.
it's good to know there's a few
Oh.
tuning in.
Yeah, I hope you're well, mate. Nice to see Dolly yesterday. Lovable as ever.
So yeah, it might be a few shots just tapping up behind this red because nobody wants to commit.
Yeah. I mean, you can't commit to anything other than yellows there, can you? Because that red on the bottom left-hand side of the table below the black, it's just awkward to get on, isn't it? It doesn't go anywhere.
I mean, it is only one shot for reds to go. Right, that's made it interesting.
That's opened it up a bit, hasn't it?
That has made it interesting, so we'll see what he plays here. He's going for the long red, because reds have now gone favourites. Now he's cut it to middle. He's played it well, he's just got a little bit unlucky pushing that red onto the yellow.
Yes. Yeah.
Doesn't look immediately like it goes to the right corner, bottom right corner, the red on the yellow, but he's obviously got a ball close enough to go into it if needed.
you playing the plant going into it now or not?
No, the plant's too far off. So it looks like he's a little bit straight on this one, but he might just stun it in and play it off the next one.
Yes.
I don't like where that red's going though. It's going to push the red up to the other yellow on the side cush.
Yeah, it's a little fiddly one, isn't it?
So yeah, what he's looking at is red to the top corner, then play the
Then
breakout
play-
shot,
yes.
knowing you're going to leave
Okay.
the one to the right corner.
Yeah.
And that's probably the way to go, but now he's changed for the stun shot. See, if he plays into it now, he's not on anything
Yes.
unless that red goes over the bag. Starting to become a little bit tricky, this is. Yeah, it's pushed it onto a yellow.
Yeah. I think to be fair, I think he was just too far in to back out, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He got to try and make it happen. It's unusual because when he goes into balls, he doesn't normally go into him that hard, and he normally just gives him a little nudge.
I think he just wanted it out in the
Yeah.
middle of the table, just somewhere potable, and he's just had a quick look at the clock. He's got 2 obstacles now and they don't connect at all. Where's that red going? It's gone fairly safe. So yeah, Mikey's got a pretty open table to go at here.
I'm glad Sue and Dolly are fine, Neil. Little private joke, Ian. Well, yeah, I think it's a good opportunity, isn't it? To
Yeah, he hasn't. I don't like the angle he's left on this one, but again, he tends to cue balls well down the cushion and that as well. He just keeps leaving himself awkward. He's bridging over balls, but he's just got to cue this and get the white out towards the blue spot. He's a bit short, but
a little bit short. But I think he just rolls it in, doesn't he?
yeah,
Just runs it through.
absolutely. He's playing for the one on the right hand side next.
Just don't go too far up.
He's just got to cue it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's screwed back for the one to middle, which now means he needs to play a decent positional shot. I'd have rather rolled that in and been guaranteed on that yellow.
Yeah. Would you have been playing that one first, the one that he's playing now, Ian? Up to the top left-hand corner. No, it's just to run across and drop down, isn't it? But
Yeah, it's just gone awkward now. He's played that one well.
Played that really well, yes.
White's running away, but the red stops it going into middle, so it's a bit of a free shot now. Yeah, it's a nice black, and that should give him a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, it's a big frame on it. That's 7-2 or 6-3.
Yeah.
It's a big frame.
He had to take him, like say, he potted the one to the top right and played onto middle, which meant he had a difficult shot and it started to run away a little bit. But he won't think about that because he won the frame.
Yeah.
That'll be okay. You only think about them if you don't end up taking them.
Yes.
So it's
a bit of a what if, isn't it? If they've gone the other way.
Yeah. It's take the point onto the next one. One big break and we go into the first interval at 6-4.
Oh yeah, crikey, that's
and
come
it's
quick,
still
hasn't it?
game on.
That's gone quick. I've been playing 50 minutes, crikey.
Sticking with a cut break. Yeah, White was travelling, but this will be a bit of a slower frame because
I think
they're
so.
very clustered. Yeah, pretty much what we were saying, Neil. It's not the textbook way to go about it, but when you get them, you don't really think about it. It's just when they go wrong. So he's going to take reds, leave the one over middle.
And then try to use that as a breakout.
I think there's some balls moving off this shot.
Yeah.
I think he did like just a little bit more angle on this because it looks like he has to force it in now. No, he's cued it well. It's not been very lucky with that. But I think he can take the one over the left corner, screw into him again, because he's going to have the option.
Of the one
This
across
red
to the
goes
right.
into the bottom
Yeah, of
corner, and he's
course,
got a red to middle. So yeah, just needs to get into it a little bit more. We'll have another look at it. I don't think that goes to middle. Again, it looks like it possibly does.
It might do.
It's absolutely impossible to see from this angle that
Yeah.
goes, but it looks like
I think
the
if it
top
does, I think that's
angle
his
it
next
does.
ball, isn't it? He's obviously having a good look.
it was tight.
It was tight. I think he just glanced the yellow, didn't it? Ian?
So yeah, this yellow goes in off the red. He's just got to. He's pushing the red towards the black. He obviously doesn't want to cover the black. But yeah, yellows have gone favourite in this. Yeah, he's perfect.
Perfect there, yeah.
I think he just sends the red up the rail and just flick the black to the right a little
Well,
bit,
do you
and
think
then
he can-
these could go.
Do you think he can flick the yellow out, which is what I thought he would play, just try to flick the yellow out with
Yeah,
it?
he's perfect.
He's played it well there.
It's perfect. Just push through to the left of the bottom two. Yep, ball in hand perfect, and we could be going 6-4. Obviously, Chris will be happy to have a 2-frame lead at the break. Mikey will be relieved that he's not 5 or 6 behind.
Yes.
So it sets it up nicely for a cracking second half. Yep, that's just about perfect. He won't overdo this. Just screw it back.
I think
couple
once,
of foot.
I think once
Just
the
stunned it in.
I think once they used the red to get the yellow out, it was the frame was over, wasn't it? That was the shot that won the frame, basically. That was frame ball.
Be interesting to see how Chris comes back after the breaks. Obviously, he's got 10-15 minutes now to think about that shot over middle. It was a big chance to take a big lead.
Yeah.
But like you say, he's got a decent temperament, so he's not going to stew on it.
Yeah, he just doesn't get plus to it, but that's a really, really good first half of the match.
Yeah, we'll have a 5-10 minute break now, guys, and we'll join you for the second half shortly.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And we're ready to go for the second half of this Cat 2 King of the Hill at Plaza Pool and Snooker. Chris has just broke off. He's gone dry, so Mikey's got first chance, but a bit of a messy table again. Chris Cooper's going 11-6, so he thinks this one's going to run away. I'm guessing that's 11-6 to Chris. So it looks like Mikey's just dangled the carrot for Chris to go reds. And this was one thing we spoke about with Mikey at the break. There's no shame in turning the table over and letting the other guy go for the worst colour set. So we'll see how he gets on with these. Yeah, Chris Cooper's going for a Chris Roberts 11-6 win. Jason's back with us, all refreshed.
Yeah, on the Perrier water as usual, Ian. Yeah, how are you, Chris? Yeah, 11-6. I mean, there's a few sort of 11-6, 11-7s either way, to be honest. I think it'd be a bit closer than that myself. I think Mikey seems to have settled, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's won a couple of last two frames on a bounce, which is for the first time. So I think just a big frame, isn't it, this now, Ian?
Yeah, and I was just saying in the break, I had a little word with Mikey about that one frame in particular when he took yellows, knowing he didn't really want yellows.
Yeah.
And this frame, it's gone similar. He couldn't really see a first ball, so he sort of handed the table over to Chris and said, right, you go for him. And
right.
Obviously, if he takes the finish, it's tough, but...
Yeah, but sometimes the right shots, the right selection, isn't
yeah,
it?
you'd absolutely don't mind the other guy going for the worst colour set each time.
Yeah, because the odds are in your favour, aren't they? If they pull a worldie finish out, great.
Absolutely, and Chris is 6-4 up, sorry, so he's going to throw his arm at a few. He's going to be happy to take a chance. Sorry, Chris, we've done the introductions now. Chris is in Cat 6. Right, so did you go in a Cat this year, Jason?
I think I was in Cat 6, yes.
So we've got Jason Salt from Cat 6 and myself, Ian Eldridge, very briefly in Cat 1.
Have they dropped you down to Cat 2 now again?
No, I just lost early to Ryan Bowler,
okay.
didn't I?
Oh, of course, yes. I remember watching that, yes.
So yeah, I think this red I think he might play this red off the yellow. He might go to the bottom left, but he's got to do something to free the black up anyway.
Is he going to try and pot it and just go off the top rail?
Oh, is it thick?
Yeah, too thick, yeah.
And this is a must-win frame for Mikey from here. We did have one earlier where Chris only had one ball left and Mikey let it slip. You can't lose in these situations.
No, I think numerical advantage is key here, isn't it, Ian? You know,
unless he flukes it out of a snooker, which you can't do a lot about. You've got to play the percentages here. And he's just opening up this yellow, and then all the yellows go now.
Yeah, and the black's still a bit smelly, isn't it? Even if he pots it off the side rail.
The way he's played that, I imagine the yellow goes to left middle, which then opens up the black. So yeah, we were talking about these shots earlier, and you've got to expect this red to be moving. He's going to give it a chance to go in somewhere.
Do you think you're coming off 2 cushions here, Ian? Just to come in behind it, just to get it moving around a bit?
I think he's going to try one cushion with side and pot it in the bottom left. And he played it well.
Yeah, he's played it well. And he's not left anything easy, has he? It's nothing, I know he's got the one to the top left. but
No,
very missable.
I think he can cut this one
do you
back
think
and
he'll
just
take this one back?
flick that yellow out. Yeah, and he's landed on his worst ball here, so
Yeah.
it's a big chance for Mikey to reduce the deficit to 1.
And these all dot to dot, don't they?
Yeah,
to be fair,
absolutely.
you know,
Top cushion next.
it's all about just controlling that white,
You've
isn't it? Now,
literally just got to pot the balls now.
Pot the
There's
ball, yeah.
nothing to do with the white. Being hypercritical, I'd have preferred a little bit more angle on this. So you're just dropping it in. He's just got to play a stun shot, and he's cued it well. That's it. He's just got to commit to it.
yes. Obviously, the Allen must go into the.
But on these reactive cloths, them little stun shots can go wrong.
Yes.
So, but he committed to it, so.
You can decelerate on him, can't you? Because
Yeah.
you think you're going to overplay him.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he's took these a lot better. Bit of adrenaline on that one, screwing back to the cushion.
Yeah.
And that's 6-5, and it's
6-5.
Mikey to break.
So is that 3 on the spin now then?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was in danger of letting it run away, and now all of a sudden, he's only 1 behind. So it's got Chris thinking about it for the first time now. So it'll be interesting to see how Chris reacts to this little run from Mikey.
Yeah, a bit of a surge.
Yeah.
Which you know, I mean, I know Neil. Obviously, I'll comment with Neil, and often Neil always mentions about, you know, there's always a point in the match where somebody goes on a 3 and 4 frame surge.
Yeah, momentum is key,
Yeah,
and it's so difficult to stop a run of frames, especially if the other person isn't making many mistakes.
Yes, yeah. And you know, matches hinge on that, don't they?
Absolutely.
You know.
And this is another messy frame, so it's just decide which colour set you prefer. I think whatever you do here, you just want to go second. You want the other person to pot a couple. You just need to play the numbers in this frame.
Yeah, and then obviously then you've got the numerical advantage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's opted for reds. I'd say reds were slight favourites.
I think so, just because of where they are.
I just think yellows quickly become easy if you pot too many reds.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I don't think there's an out here.
Yeah, take the chess pieces off the table, all of a sudden the yellows become quite good,
Is
don't
he
they?
going to play the plant? He has gone for the plant, which has opened the bag for the yellows, but he hasn't left him on one. So he's
And
been a
again-
little bit fortunate to knock them 2 yellows together here.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's a chance Mikey could sort of get in behind these, or he's just going to drop one down over the bag. Yeah, so he's just getting control of the table. You don't mind this, and Mikey will be a lot more comfortable doing this only being a frame behind rather than being 3 or 4 behind.
Yeah, I think sometimes when you go that 3 or 4 behind, you tend to start chasing it, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice little shot from Chris. Just a bit of containing safety. I think Mikey will come off the cushion and just open these up a little bit, just while he's got that safety net of the yellow over the left corner.
Playing at the top of the table.
Yeah, he has. He's opened them up. He didn't want to be ploughing into that black towards
No,
middle,
not that angle.
he's been
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, there was a bit of a risk there, wasn't there? You catch it wrong and it's in.
I think Chris is going for another plant here. Oh, I think this is a delicate little shot now, but
Yeah.
Mikey's open. No, I think he said it's not touching.
Targeting the top of the table. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
He don't
Oh,
want the
that's
in off.
unlucky.
Oh.
That's unlucky. It sort of can happen, can't he? Well, you know, it's just I think he played a little bit quick, Ian.
Yeah, it's a tad careless. You shouldn't be going anywhere near there. But
Yeah.
he's got a little bit of a safety blanket down here. But it's only one shot to open up these reds now. Because he's going to open the red in the 2 yellows,
Yeah,
and then he plays the red off the red.
Played the red off the red, and
Yeah.
then 2 up, yeah.
And then this all of a sudden becomes a massive chance.
Yeah.
He just doesn't. He needs to play this with a little bit of pace, just so the 2 reds don't come together on the bottom cushion.
Yeah, yeah.
I think if he rolls it, it'll just gravitate towards the red. And he has. He's pumped it out, and he's on the 1 to middle. We'll have a look, see if the bottom red passes, but it looks like it does. Yeah, it flies in.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This one,
two shots away. He's going to be playing on the bottom one by the looks of it. He might have a little bit more angle on this 1 to middle. That's why he might be taking a bit of care over this. He might have to come down the table. That's a good shot. He's played it off the yellow to get the angle.
And you got to be looking at the bottom one after this.
You have to take the bottom one. That's why.
And then track up on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why he used the yellow just to get up. He was slightly the wrong side of the red to middle.
Otherwise, he's the wrong side, isn't he? Like you say.
Black isn't a gimme. He gets this one across the cushion now. Oh, he's going a little bit far. He's cutting it back. But he should still be able to hold.
Well, looking at stuff this scene, are you looking at probably just floating up to somewhere near the left-hand side of the black spots? Just to give yourself a bit of an angle, just to come, try and come in between the 2 yellows on the left-hand side of the table.
See, I think he's going to play somewhere towards the yellow in the middle. Somewhere, yeah. If he goes for a gap, this is tough.
Yeah.
And if he goes too far up the right-hand side of the table, it's a tough black.
So do you think would you be going in between the 2 left-hand yellows here, where the white is?
Possibly, but it takes some cueing. I think you just give yourself a shot. I just think you slide past that middle yellow and just give yourself a shot. It's a big moment in the match, this is. He's got the gap. He's hit the yellow well.
Yeah, he's played that well, to be fair, Ian.
There was an element of danger, but you've just got, you're unlucky if you drop behind it at that pace.
Yeah, he's cued that well.
And that's a very good frame.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes you can try play to be a bit too perfect, can't you?
Yeah.
You know, give yourself, you're on your last ball, just give yourself a shot on the black.
Yeah, you make sure you pot it.
Yeah.
Get a shot.
Don't risk missing the pot to be perfect on the black. Cause you're not on it because you missed the pot.
Yeah, he fired the black in with confidence. I couldn't remember earlier who the last games in this cat were.
I think you're definitely right. I think Liamo is one of them. I don't know who he's playing though.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong one. So let's have a look. So yeah, we got Lee Hammersley and Ryan Cope on the 13th.
Yeah.
At 6 p.m. And the other one, we got John Hughes and Wayne Connor on the 12th. And that'll be the last. Oh, it's good timing. Wayne Connor's just come on as I've announced him.
Afternoon, Wayne.
Yeah, they're the last 2 games before the last 8 of Cat 2. So after this, we've got Nolan and Brooks tomorrow in Cat 1.
What time's that?
7 p.m.
7 p.m, okay.
So yeah, big shout out to Ollie Brooks. Let's hope he wins that one. then on the 11th, we've got Price and Lightfoot, which will be another good game.
It
6
will be,
p.m.
yeah. Again, both good attacking players.
Yeah,
Ian, you know.
So they're the ones you've got to look forward to.
Yeah. So just a couple of dates for your diary, guys.
Yeah, I think the deadline is the 14th, and obviously Lee Whitfield's on the 14th because he leaves everything to the last minute, and he's playing Ryan DeMarco at 2 p.m. on the Saturday, I believe, and that'll be a cracker to round out.
I think that'll be a blink and you miss it, won't it?
Yeah, that'll be a cracker to round out the last 16 games
Yeah.
of both cats.
I think these have been brilliant, haven't they? You know what Adam's done here. You know, organising these cats, these King of the Hills. They've been.
Yeah, 100%. And there's so many people wanting to join in. And again, if anybody wants to get involved in these cats, just drop Adam a message. He'll put you on the list. We've got 6 categories now, and Cat 6, I believe there was about 40 odd people. So he ran it as a qualifier to get into the last 16. So rather than paying £100 to go straight in the last 16, there was a £30 qualifier.
No, it was just 30 quid buy-in.
Yeah.
Right, that's
So
brilliant.
then you're buying into a 1,600 quid event for 30 quid.
Yeah.
But obviously you need to qualify them.
Well, I suppose doing it that way, it just opens up to a lot more people, doesn't it? You know,
It's a lot more value, and
Yeah.
it gives a lot more people a go.
you know, it's why we come and do these comms, isn't it? You know, he's fair with everybody in that respect. So you know, we have to give us time away to
give
come.
a little bit back. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know, you can't always take, can you?
and that's the other thing. If anybody wants to get involved with the commentary, have a little go, try your hand.
Yeah.
He's always looking for people to commentate on matches, and if you
Well-
don't try it, you'll never know.
Yeah, and also obviously we've got the timekeeping, which is a thankless task. Obviously, Ryan Longsdon
Ryan
doing it
Longsdon,
today.
yeah.
You know, and he does it quite regular. Which again, him, Maz, you know, all the guys who do that timekeeping, it is a thankless job.
Chuff, good to see you. One of the guys in the last 8 of Cat 2.
Yeah, what you call you? Okay.
Absolute lucky as anything to be through, but he'll take it.
Yeah, it was the last frame, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And he held his nerve well, didn't he? To be
yeah.
fair.
No, it was a good match. I
Yeah.
commentated on that one, and
Was it
it
you
was-
and Lee?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good game.
Yeah.
Bit of everything in it. This one's been a little bit more straightforward. One goes, the other one goes, and 2 takes the most. And Mikey's potted that well, but again, he's been a little bit unlucky.
I think he's had that on a few frames, hasn't he? Where he's potted a really good ball, and you know, disturbed something and not been on something.
Just sitting on a ball.
Yeah. I remember early doors, didn't he sit on a yellow where he couldn't see a black, or sat on a red where he couldn't see
It's
a black?
another one. He's got to get the yellow moving because the reds are drop-ins.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like now you look at a cat do stand, you're thinking,
Yeah, he
Chris,
takes these.
he's dropping these in all day, isn't he? But you know, if he does at 8-5, you know the
Yeah,
frame
he's
closer, aren't
opened up a lead at the right time again.
he? You know.
Mikey had a run of 3 frames, and
And
that
I
was
think he's
stopped by a very good finish. But then the 3-frame gap might be open again. Yeah, I think both go to the left middle. So
Yeah. I think that's his next shot, isn't it? Left middle.
I don't think he's played on it, but
No, but I think he's going to go that way now. Yeah, I think
it
it goes.
definitely goes. And that's what he's playing.
Yeah.
May even play it off the red. No, it went clean. You don't want to go
We
in
don't wanna go
behind
into
it.
No. I
He's
think
fine.
he's okay though.
Yeah, he's fine. He's just going to have a bit of a shot to play to get on the last red.
Are you using the yellow as a break? Come down below the black, play the yellow, screw into the stun up into the red, and
You've
sorry,
got-
play the red and stun up into the yellow.
Yeah, you've got to assume the red goes into this bag.
Yeah.
He's just overran it a little bit.
Again, yeah.
And this is the shot.
I think he's having a good look whether he does, isn't he?
Yeah, it's very thin, so it might come off the top cushion and into the yellow. So if it does go past the black, he might be perfect on this. Oh, he's slow. That surprised me.
Yeah.
He must have felt he could hit the yellow on the way.
A bit
which
more
it
fully,
looked,
yeah.
It looked too thin to me.
And I think he's trying, obviously, if he does go past the yellow, he's coming the wrong side of the red.
Yeah.
Because he's blocked by the other yellow on the left-hand side over the bag.
Now this is a tough shot. So all of a sudden, from almost certain 8-5,
Yeah.
we're one miss away from possibly 7-6. It obviously goes. It's just a tough one from under the top cushion.
Yeah, do you think he's sort of naturally going to go into that yellow on the bottom
Yeah,
left-hand
it
side?
looks like it. Oh, he's missed it
Oh.
by a week.
Yeah.
And that certainly will be 7-6 now. That's disaster going in off.
I mean, if he gets lost a turn there, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, well, that follow it in was unbelievable. If that far out,
And we talk about momentum. That's hell of a momentum
Yeah.
shift, that is.
that's one of them that you just got to put behind you. isn't
Yeah,
it?
shake it off quick.
Shake it off,
and
doesn't matter. It's
a
probably-
lot will depend on Mikey's break now. If Mikey breaks massive and clears them, it sort of compounds the error.
Yeah.
But I think most people thought this was going to go deep.
And quite right, saying they're both in that cat for a reason, aren't they? You know, they're both very, very good players.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the
and
categories. They are very fair. It's
Yeah.
a lot of time and effort goes into choosing who goes in what cat. So the more games that go the distance, the better it is for the handicapper, really.
Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
Obviously, cat one's tough because anybody on their day can reel off 7, 8, 9 frames in a row. But the
Well-
others have seemed.
But to be fair, every time I've seen a sort of one-sided result in, it hasn't been because they've been put in the wrong
No,
category. It's
absolutely,
just
yeah.
been somebody hasn't
It's
just
missed
hasn't
chances.
turned.
and
Yeah,
just not
exactly,
turning up.
or not settled, or
Yeah.
the streams affected him, or
Definitely.
you know, it's all on the day, isn't it? And I don't think there's anybody can argue the fact that there's any sort of favouritism or anything in the cards. It's all been pretty much as you'd put it.
Yeah.
There's been very few where you think, crikey, what's he doing in there, you know?
And straight away, this is a golden opportunity for Chris. His eyes would have lit up when he saw
Yes.
Mikey going off that break because the Reds have all got a pocket.
Yeah, they've all got a home, haven't they? Definitely. It's just linking him, isn't it?
Jonathan, good to see you.
How are you, Johnny? Okay?
What do you think the score's going to be for me? 7-6 to Chris at the moment.
Yeah, that'd be a good... Yeah, some of the guys who jumped on, like Carl and Chris. John, what do you think the score's going to be? Any predictions, guys?
I feel it's all about this shot now. I think if you can just float down the middle of the table, sort of choice of two after this.
It's all about giving yourself options here, isn't
Yeah.
it?
He's just gone it. It goes.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
Just looks like he's going to leave a plant. You ideally never want to be playing a plant last.
Especially when they're off centre as well.
Needing to land on the ball, but doesn't look like he's got many options now. He's dropped on that red to the corner.
Do you think he just floats past?
Yeah, if it does,
If he plays
it's
pocket
ideal, but I think
pocket
he's
weight.
just dropping the plant in dead weight.
Yeah,
and
he's played that
it
well.
Michael Davis, good to see you. Played well yesterday in the Plaza series.
He did, he played very well. I watched him against Mark Blackshaw and he played really well against Mark. Nice to see him looking fit and healthy, you know. He's had a right good rattle with him, to be honest with you. He's a really nice guy, isn't he, Mick? Certainly one of the good guys.
Oh, he's missed it.
Missed it. I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Jeez, now, the yellows are tough, but after a black like that, this could swing the game massively.
Do you think the last frames had an effect?
Possibly.
You know, I
he
think
hasn't looked like missing anything like
No.
that in the rest of the match.
I mean, whereas before he was queuing them in, wasn't he? Hitting them hard, basically just stumping them in.
I don't mind this shot. Mikey's going balls deep, taking the one up the cushion first. Yeah,
I think he got to go that way. It was one of the hard ones, wasn't it? You got to get it out of the way. Got to play it at some point.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that he wobbled it because it's gifted him the frame, but
Do you think he's probably playing it as a shot to nothing just to drop in behind that yellow as well?
Possibly, but
I mean, he fully committed, didn't he? He didn't
Yeah.
sort of float it up there, did he? I think he was certainly trying to stun behind that other yellow.
it's when you play a 2-in-1, you tend to not get either of them.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how both players, as they near the end of the match, just see how they react, because I don't think either of them played a great deal on the stream, so, and it is different.
Yeah, I think with Chris, Ian, I don't, every time sort of you watch him play, he doesn't really seem to tense up. He just seems to just be pretty level all the time. I don't know whether Mike's like that at all, Ian.
Yeah, and it's a very good trait to have.
I mean, the yellows are looking good here, aren't they? To be
Yeah,
fair.
they're very nice. It's just the yellow by the black. You just got to work out which bag you're playing it into.
Yeah, I think he's going to go bottom left.
I think he's going to play this one off the red into middle.
Yeah.
He's potted it clean, which it doesn't matter. Bottom of the two yellows after this one. I think the yellow does go to middle past the black.
Oh, does it?
I think
Thanks,
you
that's
can just
difficult.
get on it. Yeah, I think he's perfect. I'm sure if he pots this right middle, stuns it, I'm sure it goes. I have no idea why he's pushed through,
No, I thought he'd have just...
because he's got a screw into the black now, which pushes the black towards the...
It's killed the black.
Yes.
I mean, that's why, obviously, if you'd have played the yellow into the red at the first and killed the red, it's a bit of insurance, isn't it? It's like an insurance ball. Just leave himself the back double.
Yeah.
And he's
That's
got
a
it.
great shot.
Yeah, great shot.
Again, it's one of them. It hasn't gone to plan, but he's got them, so he's not going to worry about it. Yeah, it's been a quick fire game. The first session was just under the hour mark for 10 frames, and since we got started, it's been very quick fire frames. So somebody gets to run a 2 or 3 frames here now. Well, obviously, if Chris gets 3 frames, it's done. But just any little run now could see one of them over the line, and that's a monster break. 3 reds going in. And I think actually reds are there. Can't quite see that red under the yellow. Yeah, if you can sort out the one at the top of the table, these reds link up quite nicely. He's opted for yellows. He needs to move a few balls.
Apologies, mate, I've just nipped the toilet. Whose break was this? Was this Mike's break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he potted 3 reds off the break and he's gone yellows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just flicked the red on the way through, but yeah, as Matty says, get back level at 9 each, and then it's a 50-50 match then. Yeah, yellows are okay in this frame. He's got a little bit of control. Chris obviously wants to get that red off the top cushion because he's doing nothing up there for him. And Mikey will have a similar issue with the yellow on the bottom cushion.
I think you got a bit of a result there, Ian.
Yeah, it's come out well.
Yeah.
I think Mikey just trims this yellow over the left-hand side
Yeah,
here and then send the white back up the table.
Yeah.
While that red stuck between the 2 yellows, I don't think there's much going for it. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of tit for tat here.
Yeah, I don't think we've had many of these, have we, to be fair?
No. Chris has got his bad ball out, but he's left it on the top cushion, so if this yellow goes to top left, Mikey could have a bit of a go at these, but it looks like he's going to play the yellow off the yellow, which he has.
Do you think he's left this red into?
I don't think he has. I think the yellow passes the black to right middle as well, so I think Mikey's gone for that and possibly half and half going for a finish. I don't like that shot because he's left. Well, we're assuming that yellow goes to the right corner and then this is a real chance. The way Mikey's going to the other side of the table, perhaps it doesn't. It looks like there it does. And then he played a plant to leave himself the one under the black. No. He's got the one over the bag. Did he hit it? 'Cause we couldn't see. Well, it looks like he's hit it, but somehow not potted it.
I think he's left him a nice angle here just to go into that. Put the red into the middle, go into the black.
Yeah. But this red doesn't pass to the right, bottom right. Okay. Neither of them really wants to commit here.
No, I think they both realise the importance of the frame, don't they? You know, 9, 7, 8 each is massive, isn't it? You know, we're slowly running out of frames to win the match, aren't we?
Yeah. And they're both sort of ignoring that red and yellow together on the right hand side because they want the other person to get it out. I think that's worked out okay for Mikey as well. That's going to give him a few options on the next shot. I think Chris might just run away to the top of the table again.
I think Strap played lost the turn, hasn't he?
He's just put it in the mixer.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that, to be honest with you. It's just that just makes it a little bit more awkward, doesn't it?
I think Mikey might just play his yellow into that red and try and push it onto the bottom cushion now. I'm not a fan of that shot
No,
because there's a loss of turning coming here.
I think so. Are you glancing off it?
Yeah. No, sorry. He's chop it in and
Chop it
try
in
and
and
get
go
the white
round.
back up. Yeah. He doesn't want to hit that yellow and red. That's the thing. Even though he's not leaving a great deal else. All of a sudden the yellows have just gone congested.
I think your way was better.
Yeah, possibly.
Even though there's no massive value as leaving a ball over a bag in these rules, but
Yeah, Mikey just needs that yellow to stay in play.
yeah, I don't think there was an attempt to the pot there, was there, Ian?
No. And that's a clever little shot from Chris there, just pushing the yellow safe. Mikey might attempt to loss a turn, but it's very risky.
Or you thinking just push the yellow onto the red?
He has, and
He
he's
has
got
got
it, so
Fine.
it's a decent shot, but Chris has got a shot for the out here. He only has to pot this red, and it naturally drops on
Yeah, it
both
drops into
reds
the other,
into the
yeah.
right middle. It's a tough part, but at this stage, I'll be amazed if he tries a loss of turn here. I'm just wondering if he's not looked. He's looking at the angle of this red now. He has to play it.
I think he just naturally falls in behind. I mean, the only problem is if he doesn't get the pot, I think he's leaving the yellow on across the table.
Yeah, he is, but how many chances are you going to get?
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
been fortunate.
He's
there.
got a little bit lucky, but
But
Mikey can check this up and
I
land
think
on
the
that yellow.
Definitely, I think the out's still there, isn't it now?
Yeah. He's got quite a big margin of error to land on that yellow. He's just got to get past the first red. Run it up the right hand side cushion.
I mean, ideally you want to be plumb straight on it, wouldn't you? So you just run it straight out.
Yeah. He's going in behind this yellow.
Yeah, I think one good shot here, red into middle, and put the white into the yellow. Then the other red's on.
Yeah. It's whether he can see it. He is close to the yellow, but it looks like he's going for it. Yeah, that was an awful mistake for Mikey, that. It looked like he had the shot to land on it, but
Yeah.
obviously Chris has gone a bit awkward here, so he's got a shot to play.
Yeah, I think he'd love to have been on that top one, wouldn't he?
Yeah. It's not ideal, this red in either bag. He's got to cue it, and I think he's just got to take his medicine and just leave a long shot after. I think he's got to stun on and off the cushion, otherwise he's going towards the yellow. And that's what he's done.
Yeah, good shot.
It's all about this now, because I think if he pots this, he gets the black with the security of the yellow.
Yeah, I mean, even
being
if you just
over
hold the
that
bag,
yeah.
you're massive favourite for the frame, aren't you?
And that
Nope.
that was the ball. And again, Mikey's just got to drop this in now.
I don't understand playing that at pace, Ian, to be honest. I think
No, it's not a good shot on the
I think
black.
just give yourself every opportunity to pot the red.
I fancy Mikey to knock this yellow in. Oh, he's going for the double. Unfortunately, that was just kamikaze. If he takes the yellow to the bottom corner, he leaves the white down here, and
Yeah.
it's a tough red, but
Yeah.
he's just left him on the red.
I think this just a little bit of check here. It'll just naturally track down, won't it, towards the middle of the three yellows.
I think he's playing it wide,
All right, okay.
and he's behind the yellow.
Just think the yellow plays massive, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
You know,
Anywhere down that right hand side, I don't think there's any value in trying to get that close to the black there. It's suddenly gone a bit twitchy.
Yeah.
Both choosing the wrong shots.
You think he's coming off the bottom rail and trying to pot it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's a makeable shot.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's close enough to the
makeable.
pocket, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. There's a bit of margin of error there, isn't there?
It's one of them. Obviously, he's against the clock, but I think he'd fancy making this sort of 5 out of 10. Oh, terrible.
Really wide.
Everything that's gone before, Mikey just needs to get out of his head now when we go 8-8. And both players have got something to think about going into a best of 5.
I think he's fine there, and he just scoot back. Fine.
Yep. And there we are, first to 3. Anybody want to pick a winner from here? I think that's the first time in the match. I did say earlier when we get to the back end, just see how they react, but I think it's the first time we've seen a little bit of edginess. It wasn't really twitchy. It was just a few
Yeah, I mean,
rash ideas.
Yeah, I think how them yellows were. It was they were always going to play big, weren't they? Coming that way round off that last red. They were always going to be in play. You've got to land. You know, you're trying to land in between two.
I mean, he lined it up with his cue to sort of leave it on the side cushion quite wide, and then played it with a lot more side.
And it's just swung, hasn't it? Come
So
back.
he might have just. It might have been one of those where he's just changed his mind on the shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And just give it a little bit more. Wayne's going 11 to 10, 11-10 either way. Doesn't like to sit on the fence. That lad.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, I think to be fair, Ian, I think it was always going to be a close match. You know,
That
they both.
looks like a big break, and he's made a red. Again,
But
the
not-
yellow's
not
just
re-
come and sat on
yeah.
the. I think he
Do you-
could still
do you think
make that
do you
red
think he
to
still
middle,
make that red, Ian? Yeah.
but I'm not sure reds are the best balls. It's amazing how many times we've seen this scenario where you can pot a ball, but it's not the best colour set.
Yes. Yeah.
So again, I think he just plays a red and stops Mikey taking yellows here.
I mean, it's fair. He did mention at the break that he's been breaking well, but
Yeah.
he's been looking at the wrong set every time.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah. But I think it's the right shot. You know, you don't want to be committing to reds there, do you?
No.
Look at how them yellows are.
Alan, good to see you. Shrewsbury legend, joining the chat. It's been a decent game, Alan. You've missed a good game. It's been pretty quick fire. Started to get a bit cagey the last couple of frames, but obviously it's best of 5 now. So Mikey's took the bait somewhat in going for reds, but I think he's only one good pot away from taking these.
I think they are gettable.
Yeah, he's got a nice little angle there.
He's just got to find this gap, hasn't he?
Yes,
He's just got to find this
he can
gap
get
after
on
this
this.
shot.
It's the gap on the next one.
Mm.
He's played that
A
very
perfect-
well. He
you know,
just needs to come past that yellow.
Yeah,
And again,
literally just past it.
It looks so simple from here, but how reactive these cloths are. This can come. He could stun it dead. He could come a foot past middle. He's played it perfect. Very, very good shot.
Yeah, especially this stage of the match, you can get a bit twitchy with a bit of adrenaline. You
And
can
he's played that
play
well as
spot on.
well.
Yeah,
He
spot
just
on.
needed to bring it back an inch just to keep the angle.
I think he just stuns us in, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I don't
Yeah, good
mind
for-
that. He's
no, I
come
don't
on
mind
and
that.
off. He's played it well. And this has been a very, very good finish. Chris took one earlier at a crucial time, which was equally as good as this. But
Yeah.
that's obviously come at a great time, and that's
Great time. Well, He's in
first
front.
time Mikey's in front.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a
so-
good time to do it.
especially at this late stage of the match.
Yes, because Chris goes in now knowing that he can't make any more mistakes.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind the shot that Chris played. He turned over the table, and we said earlier, if he gets the finish, you say fair play. But it's a little bit of a heartbreaker
When you do get it.
at that stage of
Yeah.
the match to
Because we
get
both
it.
obviously, looked at the set after the break, thinking, I don't really want to be Reds here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Couple of good shots.
couple of good shots, and he's in.
And we saw earlier when the cue ball was a bit ropey at times, but it was absolutely on a sixpence
Spot
in
on,
that
absolute
finish.
spot. I mean, Neil
So-
just said there, brilliant this start. And he
Yeah.
was. It was,
So
he
you
got-
make a ball off this now, you're all of a sudden massive favourite. But again, he's gone
gone
dry.
yeah.
And I feel like this will make Chris go for these now.
I think you've got to go yellows, Anthony.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yellows are there.
And probably looking at this, I'd say the one down the rail is his last ball to track to the black. He can just sort of go round in a bit of a circle here, can't he?
Yeah, yeah. It's a fairly simple plan to start with. Yellow to middle, second shot. Again, it's just keeping the white ball in check.
He's just got to play a shot to get on that one that's just above.
Yeah, okay. So,
Just above.
so he's moved it when I don't think he needed to move it, but he's
No.
come out okay, I think.
Yeah. I think he wants to try and be landing on the one that's just north of the middle bag
Yeah.
as early as he can.
Yes. Yeah.
Just get that out of the way, and then all his work's down at the bottom half
Yeah,
the table. Then.
absolutely. It's just gone a little bit more awkward than it was. But he's on the yellow to middle now.
Yeah.
I say it's
So
just a tricky little shot to get on that other yellow above middle bag
But
now.
but it's
Push
obvi-
into the red.
Yeah, but I think playing it downwards, it's a big bag, isn't it? So I think if he shoves into that red,
I think it's all about this shot now.
this is the key shot. This is frame ball.
And he's got
Yeah,
the gap.
got it. Yeah,
He's obviously playing the yellow down the cushion into a big bag, so
Into a
that's
big bag, yeah.
unmissable.
and then what are you doing then? Are you following it through to play or screwing it back just to play the other?
Yeah, I think he's got to screw it back to land on the one. He's left a little bit of angle so he can just screw across towards the black a little bit, but
just track to it.
just get on the yellow. Don't decel and go behind the black.
I think he did decel a bit then, but he still made the pot. I think now it's just
It's just avoid these two reds
Avoid
now,
them,
just
yeah.
don't go near them. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
he's played
fine.
that well. And he's just tracking up now, aren't you? Middle left hand cushion,
Yeah.
black in the right hand middle. Or you screwing it out?
He might top it through. He might top it through off the cushion, judging by. No, he's played it well.
Yeah. So that's a good response.
That's
here.
another good finish for 9 each, and
Yeah.
just showed he didn't shy away. A few things went against him last frame, and he's bounced back with a reverse dish. And now we're best of 3. Jason's just popped off for a toilet break, nervously, as we go into the closing stages of this match. Again, both players are opting to take a little bit out of the break. And Reds have gone fairly nice. just getting on the red under middle here. Yeah, Neil, absolutely great character. Yeah, it wasn't the most straightforward reply after what had been thrown at him last frame, but yeah, very good reply. And he's been rewarded by an absolute monster break here.
Yeah, I mean, he uses his own cue for his playing cue for breaking. It's only a 7.8mm tip, I think.
Yeah, I was saying he takes a lot out of the break. He's not hitting them hard,
But he does really times them well.
Yeah. We've seen in a couple, Mikey's absolutely smashed them and not made one. I don't think he can see this red.
Yeah, I think he's got
This one to the left obviously goes, but I don't think he can stop for the red into the bottom right.
No, do you think he's got to go up
Which
and down
might be a
this?
problem. I think he needs to put a bit of right hand side and kiss the yellow. If he kisses the yellow full ball, I fancy him to get out, but it's not easy this. He's just played safe. He hasn't left Mikey an easy starter, but I think he's got a free shot at this red, this yellow, sorry, in the middle of the table. Play it to the top left or top right and white up the table. I don't think he leaves anything. He doesn't want to open that red, and he hasn't. It looks a good shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot, that. Yeah. You'd have settled for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's just putting favourite in this frame from nowhere. Yep, definitely now.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is for that red go awkward on it. You know, if you can keep them all live, then it puts the pressure on.
I think Mikey would be desperate to play a loss of turn at some point down here, but his yellows go past that, so he just needs to bide his time, don't rush anything. And that's a decent shot.
Don't know if that was a foul or not. I think it was a foul, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, ball in hand.
Lewis, good to see you. Joining in for the later stages. So, I think Mikey's going to try and move that red away and then play a loss of turn. No, fill us in, Lewis. You've obviously been home studying the footage.
I must say, I did watch the match and I didn't see anything that stood out.
I've got a feeling that in one of the later frames there was a potential push shot. I think somebody mentioned something looked close. I didn't notice it on commentary.
Right.
But I don't know whether that's what he's referring to. Ah, yeah, that makes more sense. He must have cheated because he lost.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad time to go wild. He's put his hand up, so maybe this red doesn't go.
I don't think it goes past the black, does it, Ian? Go over the top view. I don't think it come off the back of the red, come off the back of the black.
It's horrible.
But it's horrible, isn't it? And how'd you get near it?
I don't know. It's a good call.
Yeah, I think if you're digging it too much, you're bringing the middle bag into play, aren't you?
Yeah, fair play, Lewis. Always gracious in defeat.
I think he's looking off the back of the.
Yeah, you say that, but it looks like he's got half a shot here.
I mean, the top view doesn't indicate that it goes, does it?
No. How'd you like these for your dinner money?
Yeah, off the black. Yeah, it's... They are tricky though, aren't they, Wayne?
Oh, he didn't even hit the black at
Didn't
all.
think of the black at all, no.
And I think Mikey can sneak a yellow past that red. Again, we'll have
he
another
has
look.
left it, I think it will
Yeah,
go.
there's a gap there. So
Yeah.
I think he's got to play it to middle. Play this to middle, get the top one, and then play a yellow past that red. Don't think there's any value in playing a snooker here. Okay, he's going straight for the red past it, yellow past the red.
Or is he just going to try and kill the red? Off the side rail into the red and
I
kill it
prefer
behind the...
playing the one closer to the left cushion. I don't like it from this angle.
Yeah, because you only got to catch it first, haven't you? And you potentially leaving it on.
He's going for the shot I thought originally. Pot this one first. And now he's playing
good
this
shot.
one. He's just got to play this for confidence. Oh, that's the worst possible outcome.
I don't know how it's ended up over there from where it was, Ian. That's unbelievable. I think he's obviously caught the red first on the way down and
Yeah,
then
he
rattled
must
it and
have.
sent it across. Massive moment in the match,
That's an
that is.
absolute sickener.
Yeah, I agree, Lewis. Yeah, the angle was wrong, mate. Yeah. That's just
Right.
one of them that you're glad to win, innit? You know, 10-9 up.
Yeah, he's got 2 chances now. I'm going to pop to the little boy's room, so I'll leave it in your capable hands, Jace.
Okay, thanks, mate. So it's obviously Mikey to break. Are we going to go Hill, guys, do you think? So Louis still saying Mikey 11-10? The brave call, that. I think we'll know after this break. Mikey's, you know, he has been cut breaking. And they have been going a little bit smelly when he hasn't, you know, when he has broke, so we'll see. Yeah, he's taking a little bit off that. Yeah, I know what you mean, John. I think Chris will probably be looking yellows here. Yeah, I know what you mean, Wayne, because, you know, they can go very, very awkward, you know. They tend to sort of bunch over the left-hand side of the table if you're breaking from that side. So, yeah, I know what you mean. So just to, I mean, Ian's just come back now, but just to fill you in, Mikey's cut broke. And they've gone a little bit awkward. Chris has had a go, and obviously I didn't see what Am was letting you back in, but yeah, I agree with that, Lewis. I mean, obviously I do watch a bit of pool, and I think when you look at somebody like Mark Boyle, who cut breaks a lot, then he is absolutely ridiculous at it. You know, him and Clint Ianson are the same. So yeah, I agree. But it's very difficult to, like you say, it is very difficult to master. I I mean, to be fair, I have practiced it a lot because, you know, when the front ball break isn't working, it can help. But it is difficult.
Are we still open table here?
I think so. Obviously, I don't know because I'll let you in. So, you can help us out, guys. Who's on what here? Is Chris on yellows? I'd have thought so by that shot.
I think it's another one where they're just waiting for the other person to go first.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely on yellows now.
Yeah,
He wasn't
definitely.
before. That's a good shot.
I think it's a really good shot, that. That's this stage of the match anyway. You know, he's put all the pressure back onto Mike now, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think this is just a very much a hit and hope. I'll be surprised if you can see the edge of that red. Let's have a look. Perhaps he can. But there's not a great deal of value in it. You could see it full ball. That's mental.
Yeah. I mean, now
It's
that's
not
open.
too much damage, I don't think.
Now that's open. Are you playing the plan to going into the smelly set? Will you back it off
I
again?
just think he's got the wrong angle. I think he definitely will next go. I think Mikey goes for this. Oh,
That's unlucky.
yeah, it's gone
That's
terrible
unlucky.
again.
Yeah. But I think from there, you know, I think he's got to go out for his shield, and there was no way out from there, was there? You know, he's just digging deeper
I
and
think
deeper.
he might just try and nudge the black up into the red.
Do you think so? And just try and kill the black. It's a good call, that.
Because he's pushing the red onto the yellow. I'm not sure what he's done there.
Well,
All I can think of is the clock's got him there, because obviously we can't hear the clock
Yeah,
in
no, we
here, but
can't, can we?
that seems a very strange shot.
I think just a real gentle nudge here. I was getting into this. So obviously it doesn't cut in the middle and allows him to get that other one out.
Yeah, he's going to screw into him.
I don't think he's going to screw into it hard, you know. Always gone past it. So
Mikey lives to fight another day,
Yeah,
by the
it's-
looks of it.
Is there another twist?
Are we assuming neither of them two yellows go to middle, because he's got a shot off the cushion to pot this yellow at the bottom, and it doesn't look like they do.
I think with ball in hand, I think he'd have played that last shot, wouldn't he?
Yeah. If this goes in, it opens it up massively for reds.
Yeah, I think he's pulled back, hasn't he?
He has, but he's left Mikey a shot, and
Get near middle bag and go into that little cluster.
yes, he's got to be careful not to go in off the bottom yellow.
Oh yeah, because how it's tracking.
He's played it well.
Played it really well. It's a great shot at 10-9, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's given,
He's,
you know,
he's
it's given the
just
opportunity to win
awkward.
it.
He'd love to screw back out of this, but I think he's just got to play for the gap.
Almost leave the white where it is now.
I think he's on it. Just needs an angle on the red on the top cush.
Yeah,
Oh,
any-
he's
anything
a little
but
bit of
straight.
D-cell.
Yeah. I think the only option you've got here now
Push
is
through,
just run it
take it to
through, run it
middle.
through and take it to the opposite middle.
There's no safe yellows now, so you've
No.
just got to pot them.
Which sometimes makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? You've got no choice. Just take them, that's it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You just go a little bit too far and all of a sudden you're tracking away from it. But I think he's absolutely spot on. Yeah,
That's a good shot.
it's a great shot.
Just Just needs to hold your nerve now. Looks like the angle to just top it on and off. He's screwing back so he's straight enough.
Yeah, good shot.
And we're going hill, boys.
We are. And to be fair, there's been a few calling it 10, 11, 10, haven't they?
Chris to break in the deciding frame.
Nice bit of respect between the boys then. Touching hands and yeah. What you know how the match has gone in? Are you favouring thinking the favourite is the white guy who's breaking?
I just think it's absolute toss of a coin now.
Do you think so? Yeah. Make a ball, get a good set.
Yeah,
and
that's all you want.
Yeah.
He's just there thinking, just pot a ball and then go from there.
Yeah. This is one of them where you don't want a massive dry break and just leave
Don't go
dollies.
straight in off. If you get kicked in off, it's one thing, but...
Yeah. He's played that well, to be fair.
Yeah. Yellows. It's
Yellows
tough,
all
it's
go,
tough.
but I don't think he's got a shot on one.
I think he can get one to middle.
I think so.
But again, he might... It's just awkward. No, it doesn't look like he
I
can.
don't think he can.
Does he pot the red to middle and then just run up the top of the table, develop them? I don't think he's going to go for a finish. Yeah, he has took reds. I think he'll just tuck up now.
You think he'll just play off this one and go behind the other?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
just
it's the
nudge
right
it
shot,
out
isn't
in
it?
behind the other, and Mikey's in a world of pain. Yeah,
He's played
got
that
it.
well. And I think down here, ball in hand, you've got a chance on these two bad balls here.
Yeah, Mikey's got to aim to pot this one in the right middle. Oh, he's going into the cluster, I think. Oh, if that hits the cushion, he's had a massive result, and it hasn't. He's got the ball in hand.
Are you thinking left middle first? Or I wouldn't.
Oh, if this red goes,
If that goes,
it's done.
wow.
It obviously goes the way he's put the ball
Yeah,
down.
straight behind. Oh yeah. I think it's tied, but I think it does go. And it's all about landing on this red properly, isn't it? Now this
We'll
next
leave
red.
it on this angle. Oh, he's gone through too far.
Is he just going to float through the gap
I think he has to now.
and try to play on the top right hand ball? Or is he getting top bag? I don't think he can.
I don't
can
think he gets
I
position.
don't.
if he goes
I
top
don't
back.
think he does now.
It looks like he is though.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not to do it.
here we go.
There we go. So from thinking
As
Mike
Lewis
was in the
says,
world of hurt,
they're
then it's-
roll-ins at 2-2. They're by no means roll-ins at 10-10.
No.
But what a chance this is. And he's cued that beautifully. Screw
It's a-
across the face of these yellows, or down to middle. Middle might be safer. He screwed across.
Yeah, perfect. 2 minutes ago when he's in behind that red, you're thinking, how's he winning the fame from here? And now you can't see him losing it, can you
It's
really?
been nip and tuck all the way,
Yeah.
but I don't think there's any point where we've really thought Mikey's going to get the win, but what a chance this is. I don't think anybody watching would fancy this at 10-10.
No. I'm surprised he didn't screw back further and take it in the middle. QD, well, brilliant.
They're bread and butter for Mikey. There his shots.
Yeah.
Nobody fancied that, but Mikey wouldn't have given that a second thought.
Yeah.
And
Well played,
What
guys.
a cracking match.
Great
and
match, great match.
11-10 in less than 2 hours with a break. Very
Yeah.
good standard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Commiserations to Chris. Well done to Mike.
Yeah, it takes
And,
two players to make a great game, and
yeah.
both of them play well. And
But to be fair, Ian, there's been a lot of score predictions early doors that had it really close, didn't they?
yeah, and
And I think they were right.
you'll all be pleased to know, despite how even I stayed on that match, it's just won me 115 quid, Mikey winning that. So never in doubt.
He didn't show it.
No.
I can't,
Thanks for
but no.
joining us,
Yeah,
guys,
thanks,
and we'll
guys.
see you again soon.
Yeah, apologies for the mic, but yeah, we got there in the end. Thanks to the two guys helping out. Thanks, boys.
Bye bye.
Bye.